think this is an extremely important point to discuss. A lot of us feel like our world has become limited because we're working from home. We don't get the opportunity to go out and actually apply for jobs. What I think we need to start focusing on is the possibility that has actually been generated because of this. A lot of companies across the world have started becoming very open to the idea of working from home. There's a lot more flexibility that has come into the workforce. And I think it's important for us to take that pause and realize that right now we need to access possibility. Send your applications out to wherever you want. Apply for your dream job. Don't let yourself feel limited. The beauty of working from home is that now we have shrunk the globe, right? Reach out, talk to people, put yourself out there and allow yourself to grow in all the ways you want it to. Because right now we're not limited by geography. It's also important to realize that while we're studying from home, working from home, it can get overwhelming. There's a lot going on at the present, and being able to take breaks is crucial. Allow yourself to take breaks. It will help you increase your motivation and your concentration. And right now, this is the need of the hour. Communicate with people. Talk about things that are not COVID related. Talk about things that are fun, that are interactive. What we also need to hold space for is that for the first time in a long time, we're losing out on regular normative experiences. If we were in school or college, we would have had a chance to play sports, to go out and interact, to meet people, go for college fests, and have all these normative experiences. Allow yourself to connect creatively, not just with yourself, but with your friends online. Communicate, crack jokes, reach out, and actually create spaces online where you'll see each other face to face rather than just engage with each other on apps like Ludo and other games that prevent the personal connect. Have conversations, go back to talking about real things and developing connections that are real. Don't create connections on just doing your work, showing up for group assignments, but create connections on getting to know each other. I think this is the time when we truly need to access who we want to be and whom we want to interact with. Give yourself that space to reach out and explore all of your possibility. The difference with this generation of students is that for the first time, they're not really getting a chance to interact physically with their classmates. This can be very overwhelming because somewhere you feel like you're missing on the college experience. What I'll say is take this time to not miss out by creating opportunities to connect online, right? Have dumb charades. Instead of playing dumb charades on those apps, actually do it old school. Be in front of your video camera, do it on Zoom live, play Pictionary, and just allow yourselves to connect. Go back to the art of communication. I think this is the first time in a long time that we are forced to actually focus on communication and not just communication with the purpose of having a message met. Like, say, for example, I have an assignment, I will show up. Actually connect with people, get to know people, interact with people. And what I would say is more than looking at it as social isolation, look at it as social distancing. We haven't really got isolated from each other. We can still connect. We can still build connections over Zoom. We can still reach out over video call across apps. We can still connect with people across the globe and not really miss out. I understand that we're missing out a lot on what's going on. It is overwhelming, right? It's very real to feel completely caught up in the idea that if you plan to go to Paris to study, you're studying at home in India or in Paris, but you're studying from your apartment. And that's not exactly the way you want it to be. And that is unsettling. But can you find a way to connect with your classmates? Can you find a way to reach out and maybe try local food? Can you try and make your life seem a little more enriched in creative ways? This time around, it looks like there's a lot of pressure on learning to be creative and learning to communicate. But what I'll say is that's basically you just being you. You get to be free, you get to explore yourself, and you get to actually get to know people the way they are. And this is actually a beautiful time for you. So if you use this as an opportunity, I think there's a lot that you can derive from this experience. Use this time as a point to actually learn more, not just about yourself, but how to be as a person. This is a great time to also learn to take up new skills, to understand self sufficiency, learn to cook, take up chores at home, help out in the house, learn to run a house, right? Very often we don't get those opportunities because we go to the office. But when you're at home, it brings back a sense of personal responsibility. It teaches you to multitask and it efficiently teaches you to sort your time out. Use your time efficiently. And more than looking at this as a curse and a burden, explore the possibility you have to actually connect and understand yourself.